Hi again, this is Maikerukitty Michael. Again, this is my video blog for January 27th, 2009, part 3. Hopefully if you've come through this far through my videos, as much as I said it was going to be long, it's actually about the same length as my other videos or blog updates, mostly because since it's been such a long time, I can only quickly graze over some of the events since I don't have as much time to remember them, or rather I don't remember them as often. Anyway, so basically, since I've been back, I got back a week ago, so I got back on the, sorry, my brain is not working here, I think on the 16th. Yeah, so today's the 27th, so I got back about 11 days ago. And since then, things have been nuts. Of course, I got back on Friday, and then I was back to work on Tuesday. I could have gone back on Monday, but I decided not to, just because I was still suffering from like jet lag, and not so much jet lag as just a general lack of sleep. The last 2 days before I left were crazy. I didn't wind up sleeping a whole lot. In fact, even on the plane I couldn't sleep that well, so basically the 3 days that it was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it was just relaxing and just kind of getting back on track. Tuesday was right back to work, full steam ahead, and it was pretty crazy. This last week was nuts, because I was thrown right back to the thing, and I was going to do some curriculum planning and lesson planning while I was in Canada, but I didn't wind up doing that. So it's basically been a major game of catch up since I've been home, and so things have been quite crazy. We've had some pretty weird weather. We've had snow and rain, and then snow again the next day, and it wasn't freezing rain, it was like warm rain. It had gone up to +7 and it was raining, and I was like, yay, it's finally getting warm again, and then it was freezing the next day and everything was ice. It was like kind of crazy. But being back, things have been pretty busy. I got a lot of my curriculum planning done for last semester, which was nice, and now I'm just working on the lesson planning. Some of it I've got done, some of it I still got left, but since I have a little bit of time here before I have to head out again tonight to do some more work, I figured I'd update my journal, since you guys are like, where the fuck is he? Blah blah blah. Anyway, so that's being back's just generally been busy and preparing for next year. As for getting my raise, whether or not that'll happen depends on if they approve the budget. Whether or not I'll be where I will be, like which schools, also don't know. I don't know much about next year. Unfortunately, they leave it to the last minute because they're not really good at planning ahead, which is bad, but nothing I can do. As for what the future holds, I get a lot of questions. People asking me, when are you coming home? When are you coming home? When are you coming home? Well, thing is, I am home here. I may not have been born here, but this apartment where I live is my home. And every time you tell me, when are you coming home? Well, I just want to say, I am home. You know? Canada, I'm sorry, hasn't been home for me for 3 years. You know, it'll always be a place where I've lived and where I lived for the longest, but it's not home anymore. Japan is home to me. And not that that's a forever thing, but, you know, this is where I live. This is my home. You know, I'm most comfortable here. Don't get me wrong, when I was home for Christmas, it was great being back at my parents' house, but it is their house, and it is not my home. You know? So, anyways, when am I coming back to Canada? When am I coming back? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I really don't know. I like my job. I love my kids. I love teaching here. I have a lot of opportunities that are available to me that wouldn't be available to me at home. Am I considering coming back to Canada? Yes. Am I considering still staying here? Yes. There's a lot of things that are up in the air right now. The only thing that I do know for sure is that I would like to actually become a real teacher and actually get my my degree in elementary education. I do love teaching kids. I have a lot of fun. Where do I want to teach? Not decided. Basically, it's whoever's going to pay me. But currently, my main priority now is to pay off my student loans and continue working and getting as much experience and joy out of life as I can. Do I want to get married? Yes. Do I want to have kids? Yes. Is there any prospects? Possibly. Where is it going? I don't know. Okay. you know, it's everything's really up in the air right now. I do know that I'd probably be staying for another year, so until next March. After that, I can't tell you for sure, because things are really up in the air right now. But once I know, you guys will know. Wow, I've already talked for 5 minutes. Song thing. Yes, I've a list of what I'm going to talk about. The song thing. Basically, remember how I did that like song contest? Basically, I do a poll saying who wants to hear what songs from me. I'm going to do that again, but this time I'm going to do it smart and stand away from my mic. So I'll probably only record an audio file, but I'm not sure on that yet. But I will stand away from the mic because currently I'm really dangerously close to the mic, and I'm looking at my mic bar and it's redlining every time I open my mouth. So if I sing again, I will be staying far away from the mic and to sing, or I will get a separate mic. One of those two things I will do, because it's really sad to spend all that effort and everything singing these songs and then they sound like crap. So I will be posting another thing about that. Also, again, I extend out to you questions. Please ask me questions about Japan, about teaching, about me, about anything. It's nice to have some communication with people. I love when people leave me comments. I love when people, you know, talk to me. I love all sorts of things. You know, if you want to write me a postcard, give me a holler. If you want to write me a letter, give me another holler. You know, like, do all these sorts of things, you know, keeping communications with you. This blog is for me, but it's also for you guys to let you know what I'm up to. And, you know, if you have questions about stuff, it's a perfect opportunity to ask. Okay, so I guess that's it. Wow, I've only talked for 7 minutes. Usually I'm a little bit more long-winded. But thank you again for watching. Sorry for not updating so long. Hopefully I'll be updating a little bit sooner. Things are a little hectic, but not as bad as before. And my love to my family and my friends and a certain special someone that shall remain unnamed. And hopefully I will see you again soon. Until then, bye for now.